Hello, good little boys and girls, my little mud flutters. What are we going to get into today? Let me think. I think we'll study a little bit of maybe glass making. Let's go there. Yeah, glass making. Here we go. We got Pilkington Brothers. This is a catalog book that they had put out, and this thing is about glass making. And this is one of many in my collection that I have collected through the years. And I'm going to share it with you guys. And hopefully you can learn some things like I did from it. So here we go. Hope you like it. Bunch of blank pages. Woohoo! All right. British class. Okay. Shows a little bit of the office locations there on the bottom of the page. That picture there is of their factory. Let's see. There's another glass works. That's a sheet glass works. Sheet glass is very important. It was a very secretive art. I'm going to put the link in the description for so you can look at this all you want and investigate it all you want, because it's a very fascinating subject. I think it's very connected to the mud flood also. Let's see. Polished plate glass. How glass plate is made. Glass plate making used to be a secret art known only to a few. That's a very good point. Glass, this process, the official story says it was a very secretive process. But see, I think there's more to it than that. I think they stole this technology, our people, when we came in after the reset, and for some reason they couldn't either. It was like they were hiding the technology, or they didn't want us to know it for some reason. I don't know, but I have a feeling it's very connected to the reset and mud flood. I don't know. Somebody's gonna have to do some more research. Somebody out there knows a lot more about this than I do. I'm just showing you what I got. Take it or leave it. Let's move on. And the pictures in here are really cool. Lots of detail, and you get kind of a behind the scenes look at this. The stuff that we take as being so simple is very not simple at all. It's very complicated. And you see the picture here, the men, how big that piece of glass is that they're working with, and that piece on the middle picture, that's a piece of sheet glass right there. That's a big old piece of glass. You see the size of the men, and you see the size of the glass. You also have to wonder if this technology here, this size of glass, was giant glass for giant people, for giant buildings. And we came in, stole the technology, figured it out, called it a secret, and then that's why we had these big sheets of glass. And I don't know if they do this, the same way anymore, or if it's done differently, or I don't know. But I just can't imagine back in the 19th century that this was, freaking easy, man. I mean, look at these guys. What are they doing? They're just walking around the glass and I guess getting out air bubbles. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. It's very interesting. But there's a lot of data in here. They tell about the history, and it's just incredible. Polishing the glass. I'm going to move through these pretty quick. I mainly just want to share it with you. And you can go back and do your own research on this. And they're shipping out the glass right here on this train. It's a wild looking train, man. I don't even look like from this world. Look at that. They're going to ship a big piece of plate glass via horse and cart. Now that is brilliance. That is Einstein level thinking right there. Daggone, that's good thinking. That is geniuses. Dang. Okay. Wow. These old drawings of these buildings and interiors are really cool too. Very cool. You can see some of these old buildings. They're installing a piece of plate glass there. Look at all the people standing around like in awe, like, oh my God, look at this piece of glass. This thing's meant for giants, you idiots. They all know. They all know. How could you not know? I guess because none of us knew. They had us fooled. I guess these are some products they could make. Here's some decorative glass. I mean, that right there looks like Tartarian symbology to me. Just a thought. Very interesting. Pretty. Ooh, look at that. Ooh wee. Let's see. Big old storefront. Look how they round the glass. Now that is interesting right there. How in the world do they do that? That's crazy. You've seen those on stores before. You know you have. And you know if you wondered how they do that, well, I guess that's the way they do it right there. Very cool. Bent plate glass. Gosh, I don't even know how in the world they can accomplish that. I could see why they call it a secret. They certainly wouldn't want to let you know how they did it. There's some, you know, deep dark secret here. I don't know. Yeah, there's those. That looks like the World's Fair Crystal Palaces right there. Wow. These are the Prism Lights. I covered these in my Prism Light and Pavement Light videos, and they use technology in the form of glass to bring in light. And this is interesting. I never noticed this before. The roof of this building is designed like the Prism Glass. Let me go back. Okay, that's Prism Glass. You see how it's angled like that in a prism shape? Okay, what that does is when the light comes in, it hits the front of that pane of glass, and the light reflects at an angle and then shoots at a different angle out the other side, and concentrates the light into a direction. And if you look at that roof, it's designed in that same shape. That's really cool. And there's the principle behind it. You see how the light comes in and then shines in. And what they're showing there is that they're using as they say, prismatic glass or prism light in order to cast that light further back in the buildings because they didn't have electricity, people. You know that this was we're talking the days of gaslighting when this was taking place. So Cathedral Glass. Wow, look at those patterns. You know, we don't think about this today because it's, you know, just, I don't know, we find everything boring, but you look at the detail of that. That's Van Gogh right there. Van Gogh looked at that and then painted his paintings. I'm just saying. It's an idea. Could have happened. No, it didn't happen. Come on, people. Just playing. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can get those in tinted. Wow. Ooh, man. Hey, gone. Wow. There's a nice little building. Jeez. From cucumber frame to winter garden. Yep, I want my winter garden to look like that big old building right there. Yep, I'll have the best vegetables this side of Texas. I tell you that right now. If I had that as my vegetable garden, I tell you that right now. Sheet or glass window. This fella gonna blow him a piece of glass. Machine drawn glass. Machine drawn glass. Now that just sounds weird. Okay. Look at that big old tube of glass. Dang. Dang, you imagine that thing falling on the floor and shattering a million bajillion pieces? Let's see. Yeah, people, y'all can get in here and dig in this. Oh, this one's cool. Look at that. Now, you have to just sit there and think about that one for a minute. That's very telling right there. I mean, is that a church or is that a glass making factory? I mean, I could go either way there. I mean, that's crazy. That's glass making factory. That's what they say. Old casting hall. Okay. All right. Whatever y'all say.
Say woof again! Say woof again!
I've got one that can see.
This is my kung fu, and it is strong.
See you later.